Well, hello, this is Chase Swift, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question which you may have already asked. What are the best vitamins to take for men? Now, I've been taking vitamins for a long time. Obviously, I'm a guy, so I have a little bit of experience in this, and I'd like to go into a little more detail on that. So this will be a fairly involved answer. So what I want to do is I'm going to have to switch over and share my screen. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting there we go. An echo because I have the same page open. The video started playing. I apologize. Sorry for that. So what I'd like to do is go through and share my screen and share with you my experience of what I feel the best vitamins for men are. Okay, so give me a second as I screen share. And here we go. Okay, so what you should see is, let's just make sure. Yep, okay. What you should see is a little, this is like an events page, and Google Hangout is kind of a new thing. Well, not new, but it really is nice, and it gives you these details. And I'm going through and kind of just not reading this, but I wanted to follow this kind of this proposal or whatever this is, just of the broadcast. So as I talk about that, I do have a website that I have linked to this Google link. Okay, it's a shortened link, so you can go to that. Now, if you're watching this video, you can come to this event page, which I have linked right here. If you just click on that, it's going to open up the same page that I am on. Okay, and you can watch the video, all that good stuff. It should allow for you to ask questions and stuff like that. So in this box over here will be questions. And I don't know that I'll be able to answer every question, nor do I want to spend like the next 3 hours talking about this, okay? So as you have questions, which you will most likely, go ahead and use that area in this box right here to ask questions. That'll link to me and I can answer your questions. Plus, other people may see them as well, and it might help them to know, okay? So you can also, if you're just watching this YouTube video, you can just put the comment in below this video, okay? So if this is not necessarily the video, but it's on a page, but if you watch the video, there will be comments below it as well. Okay, sorry for that explanation, but basically the best vitamins to take are the ones that if you feel you're not getting the nutrients you need, that you need them. That's why you would take them, obviously. Okay, I just wanted to mention that. I know it's the obvious answer, but now I have been taking a multivitamin and a multi-mineral. It's actually all in one since 1984. I'm now 52 years old, and I started when I was 22. So that's 30 years, okay? And so I really believe the importance of ensuring, not just hoping, but ensuring that I get all the nutrients my body needs, okay? Now, I'm not just talking about average health. No, not at all. I'm talking about optimum health, where, I mean, I don't even get sick. And without taking them, I would. So I've noticed a big change. And where I feel really great. And I just, everything that I do, it's because I'm in good health, okay? So in my experience, the Shaklee products that I've been using have both the science behind them and they are natural, okay? They are not synthetic. And if anyone tells you, at least in my experience, if anyone tells you that synthetic vitamins are just as good as natural, that's just not true. And I don't want to go into an argument of that, but you're natural, you're not synthetic. That's why nutrients and vitamins and minerals need to be natural, okay? Now, if you don't know much about Shaklee, there will be a good video which you can click right here, and it'll go into the product called a Vitalizer. Let me just zip forward, and really, it's a great product, and I've been taking it for years. Now, it hasn't always been named a Vitalizer, but it's basically the product I've been using for a long time. Now, we're talking about 55 years of science. The company Shaklee has been in business since 1956. So they're very knowledgeable in nutrition, okay? Now, here's another important aspect, that there are 12 clinical trials on these exact products, and they are not done by Shaklee, okay? These clinical trials were done by other organizations and specialists and whatever that were not involved, okay? So Shaklee wasn't involved. So let's see if there's anything else important. I'm just going to try to give you the highlights, but you can obviously well, actually, there is a good point. It contains all the vitamins you need, okay? And there are like 80 nutrients in this strip. So it's the vitamins you need and the antioxidants and extra B and all of the Bs. One of the things is you'll find that most vitamins don't have 100% of biotin. Okay, biotin. So this has them all, and that's one of the big reasons why it works. Now, this is another important aspect of this video, is certain of the Shaklee vitamins will be absorbed by the body in different places. Okay, so some are best absorbed in the stomach. Some are best absorbed in the small intestine. Some are best absorbed in the lower intestine, and some are absorbed like in the rectum and the large intestine. And so it really, I've never seen anything like this, where the nutrients are at the right place at the right time. Okay, the right nutrients at the right place in the right time. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just real quick. Thousands of tests on every batch. They're extremely quality oriented. Okay. And really, there is nothing better. They do have a guarantee. So in this video, I'm just cutting through the points of it. You will feel better in 30 days or your money back. That's probably the best thing I could tell you, is that you're going to feel better, not based on what I think you should feel, but the way you feel. Okay, so that's that video. There is one more if you wanted to look at it. It's into the science and the nature of why Shaklee is so different. I won't go into that. I'm going to try to keep this short. And the other thing is that Shaklee has 90, when I talk about those studies, those 90 independent studies published on a variety of their products, 12 of which were on the Vitalizer, okay? So that is it. Now let's take a quick look. This is my ordering page, which will be linked. Let me just close it. So if you go back to the main link right here, okay, this is a Google shortener. Just click that. You'll be taken right to the product page where you can find out more. And they make 3 versions. Okay, they make a women's. Of course, I'm talking to you men. Okay, so that would be the blue one. Now, this would be good if you're under 50. I'm over 50, and so if you are over 50, make sure you look at the Vitalizer Gold. Okay, so there are some links about the features that you can look at here. It's kind of highlighted everything. Again, let's see, let's go to the label too, by the way. I'm going to see if this will open it up, and it will. And let's see if I can increase the size of it, and I can. That's fantastic. So one of the things I mentioned was the biotin, and I'm going to find that right over here. See this biotin right here, 300 micrograms and 100%. That, I'm serious. I've looked at vitamins for decades. They never have 100% of biotin. So that's one of the B vitamins. Okay, biotin is a B vitamin. Why don't other brands have it? I don't know. Well, I do know it's expensive, and it's hard to put in, and this and that. Plus, it's hard when it's natural, all these things. Shaklee does 100%. And you'll see that everything is included. You don't need to be a specialist and know all this stuff, but I do. So biotin is definitely one. I mean, you can just shop and see if it has biotin. I'll tell you the truth. I've never seen another vitamin that ever has 100% of biotin. So I'm concentrating or focusing on that point because it's just really rare. But you'll be able to go through. This is the actual label on the box, so you can see exactly what it is. These have been tested and they're just so popular. Shaklee's been in business for over 50 years. So the Shaklee difference, if you want to look at some of the big differences between other vitamins, also a thing on directions. You take one strip every day, and it's best if taken with a meal, just like food, okay? So then on the right-hand side, once you feel comfortable, and if you have a question, you should type in your question and I'll answer it. Remember, there's the money-back guarantee, okay? And these are products you can order in the United States or in Canada. They are global, but or in other countries, I should say, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how you're going to order. So anyway, you may, I don't know, we can do Canada and US. I don't know. So anyway, if you're not in Canada or US, I don't know how to help you. I really don't. So anyway, what you would do is pick, if you want to try this or purchase it, just order the men's. And then the size, you can get one box or 50 or 5, I'm sorry, not 50. And then it'll give you the price. Now, there is a way, if you want to get a permanent 15%, you can become a member for free. There's no extra cost, and you'll get the lower price of $79.25. This is a very good value. Remember, all the vitamins you're getting, the testing, the natural, the money-back guarantee, the history of Shaklee. It's absolutely worth it. And I've been taking these every month since I have been 22 years old. So it's over 30 years. So if you want to know more, please ask me in the comments or whatever, okay? And then you can add it to the cart, okay? Let me just show you how that works. Because you will be you do have the option of, let's go to my cart now. You do have the option of getting a free membership. When you order the Vitalizer, I don't know why it's taking so long, there it goes. It will present the fact that you can get a free membership, which will save you 15 and upwards of 25% on the price of these products. Let me zoom in again because it's a little hard to read. And let's zoom up the price so you can see that. So the price is normally, retail is $93.25. But you can immediately get the member price right away. And you can become a member. And it's just a simple form. They just need an email address and where they're going to ship it. And that's it. And you can save another 10% if they put it on auto ship, which means every month, if you really like it, you don't have to do this the first month, but on every subsequent month, if you want to, you could save another 10% ordering the same vitalizer. So it'd be $7.90 less. Okay, so about $72. So those are the ways to order. And like I said, I've been a faithful member for decades. Okay, so I'm doing this video because I know what I'm talking about. So I just want to tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm a photographer. I live in Colorado. I love the internet. I do all sorts of stuff. I do know how to, make money online and stuff like that. So that's what I do. And if you want to know more about me, there's information, either a button or a link in the description of this video. Okay. So again, I appreciate you coming here, watching this video. I know there are people that search, or for men that search for this exact, what are the best vitamins to take for men? And that's why I'm doing this video. I'm not doing it for any other reason other than to share my experience. So I hope you enjoyed this. And let me just come back. I'm going to stop sharing. There we are. Appreciate you watching this. And type any questions you may have. I'd be glad to, I will answer them. I'm not here to trick anybody. I'm just sharing my experience of what has worked for 30 years for me. Have a fantastic day, and we'll talk soon. Take care.